am a doc preparer who helps persons to file their paperwork. I know everybody going to wonder, Annika, what you're doing here so early? And I'm gonna be like, okay, I changed the Friday Night Lives to around 5:30, and I think that is kind of better for me. I don't know if it's better for everybody else, but hopefully it will be better for some persons. So go ahead, share the live. I know again, everybody's gonna be like, what are you doing here so early? It's one of those things, besties, right? It's one of those things. I am also live on YouTube, so hello to everybody that's on YouTube. I do appreciate all the follows, right? Because again, I could not do this without you guys. If you don't know who I am, again, I'm a doc preparer that is based in Missouri, and I help persons to prepare their paperwork to submit to USCIS in an organized way so that USCIS can understand what is it that you are submitting to them, right? So hey besties, hello, how are you guys doing? Yes, please to like the live. I do appreciate it. Like the live. Come on in. Hey, incredible queen. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hey, Shan Ever Bless. Good afternoon. Over here on YouTube, I'm not sure who is on, but good afternoon to you. My name is Annika, a doc preparer. Yes, thank you guys for joining. Share the live. Share the live. Hey, Just Unique. How are you? Good afternoon. Loving the hair, Lord Jesus. Thank you, thank you, and thank you very much. Yeah, me know it's not always me do my ear in besties. Me I tell you no, it's not always me do my ear. It's not a thing. It's not a regular thing. Good afternoon, Miss Bless. How are you? How are you doing? You're always here, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Again, guys, if you haven't yet followed me on YouTube, go ahead and do so for me. I do post videos over there. You're good? Great. And again, it's Friday night lives. It's afternoon. But hey, again, it will be posted on YouTube for those who aren't over here on TikTok and want to go ahead and re-watch the live. Hello, YouTube. Hi, Musa. How are you? Do you see my text? Yes, I'm seeing your text. You said hi. Fate Boss says hello. Bless up yourself every time. Thank you so much. How is everybody doing in the Friday afternoon? Somebody says you are beautiful. I am a huge fan. Great. Thank you so much. How is everybody doing? Drop in the chat where are you guys coming from, where are you guys watching from, whether it be inside the United States, what state are you coming, you're watching from, and over here on YouTube, you guys can do the same. And thank you so much for following me. I do appreciate it. Again, question and answers. Again, I'm not an attorney. I do not give legal advice. However, I give guidance when it comes to, just filing your paperwork. I don't know if Taniel is going to be here tonight. She might be because we were trying to play around with the timing, right? But I just chose to come 5:30 instead. Right, besties? Are you cousins of I Show Speed? No, I don't know who that is. Hey, Cher, how are you doing? But guys, go ahead, drop in the chat for me. It's a beautiful Friday evening right now in Missouri. It's very hot. I mean, everywhere I guess it's hot, but it is what it is. Still going to give you a call. No problem. My number is there. And again, guys, if you are seeing the number on the screen, that's my only page. I do not do business in my inbox. So for persons who are trying to reach out to me, go ahead, take the number off the page. It's the only business page that I have. Green card application, 700 days. How many time? All right, try to reword that for me. Are you asking for your green card application? Has it been pending 700 days? That's what you're saying? Hello. Immigration for U.S. student. Immigration help for international student. All right. Art entertainment. What is the question that you're asking? Is it that you're changing your status from F1 to marriage-based or family-based petition. I need to talk to you and Taniel for the evidence information. Did my interview on Wednesday and swore today. What happened? What do you mean you need to talk to us for the evidence checklist? If you did your interview today, how did it go? How did your interview go? Let me know how did your interview go. Because again, for persons, did anybody do their interview this week? I had a few people who did their interview, and Taniel had a few people who did their interview. I think she got like at least 5 different cases approved this week. I think I probably got the same or a little bit less. I probably got like 4 cases approved this week. And I mean, again, most of these cases were filed this year. And with these cases being filed, I know a lot of persons are wondering and saying, hey, why is my case pending so long from 2024? Nicole, hey Nicole, I saw your picture. Congratulations on being a US citizen, boo boo. Thank you so much. You're the best. I will talk to you soon. You're welcome. Thank you guys. Passed the interview and got sworn in today. Congratulations. Yes, I know you had inboxed me a couple of times. Thank you so much for the gift. Appreciate it. I have come from the ranks of the Roman. Okay, freelance marketing. Okay, all right. Can't pay you any money right now. Yes, everybody say congratulations to both persons in the chat that, you know, got their green cards and also got their US citizenship. Big up to you guys, right? On your journey, you know, to becoming a green card holder, know a green card holder, and know a US citizen. Just put congratulations in the chat, because when one person win, we all win. Right, besties? When one person win, we all win. Thank you so much, Sexy Latte. Big up to you. Right? And again, who might be asking, where am I from? I am Jamaican, right? And I am also an immigrant, you know, a green card holder, right? So when I literally tell people that, hey, I'm also on this journey with you, people might be like, what you mean? Because I have been through the same process as you guys, right? Yes, thank you so much. Big up to all of you guys. Tap the like for me, please. I do appreciate it. Again, over here on YouTube, if you have any questions, go ahead, drop your questions. I will assist you in answering it if I can. If not, and you need an attorney, I will definitely tell you guys that you need an attorney. Okay, good afternoon, Blessed Angel. How are you? Again, guys, the Friday Night Live has changed. Now, Taniel, if you come in and you are here, just please go ahead and request the box. All right. No questions. Everybody just come see my beautiful face this Friday evening. That's what's happening. Hi, Blessings. How are you? You know, honestly, I haven't seen some of you guys in such a long time. I have been on Sunday, right? So the timing, they are going to change, right? Love this ear on your beauty. Happy Friday, Moya. How are you, Moya? Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Today, I tell Tanya said, girl, who do your ear? I was talking on the phone with her. She's like, girl, who do your ear? And I was like, me. And she's like, what? But everyone was saying, could I do your ear? And I'm just like, hey, girl, bye. I am good, hon. Yeah, angle triangle this. Somebody says, when you did your process, did you get an interview? No, my dear. With somebody like me doing this kind of green card process, I was determined not to get an interview. So I submitted everything that needed to be submitted to USCIS, and my interview was waived. Yes. Well, you did a great job, man. Well done. Thank you so much. Now somebody's asking, hey, can citizenship application take up to 8 months or more? Thanks. So right now, the processing time when it comes to citizenship that I am seeing with my clients, it's taking anywhere from 5 to 6 months to be scheduled. That's what it is, right? And hey, sugar. Hey, sugar, how are you? Now, for persons who are doing the green card process, whether it be like the family-based petition, and by family-based it doesn't only mean marriage, right? It means petitioning for your child, your mom, your father, petitioning for parents, right? So yeah. But yeah, what I'm seeing is that these processes are taking anywhere from 2 to 6 months to be approved. Like, it's taking no time right now for these to be approved. And also, you're seeing things along the lines of people might do, like, they're scheduled out for an interview pretty quickly. And when they're scheduled out for an interview, what happens is that they go, they do their interview, and they sit and wait for probably like a month or two before USCIS decides to adjudicate the case, right? Somebody says, whoa, nothing but the best. Hey, God, thank you. Our case is still being waived in any special instances. No, Shanshan, when it comes to like cases that were filed from 2024, I have seen some where they, approve them without an interview. And I know Tanil had a few, right? So for persons who have filed in 2024, may I beg you guys, please be patient with USCIS because there was a backlog. There still is a backlog. So, just give them some time. Question, my brother went to his interview with his wife but had a 5-year ban. Now it's being reviewed. Any tips? God, no. Why? I really don't have any tips. I think your brother should speak to an attorney if he doesn't have one as yet. And if he does, his attorney will advise him accordingly. Right? Again, guys, I'm not an attorney and I do not give legal advice. However, I am here to help my immigrant family to file their paperwork very nicely. Right? And congratulations to the Lewises. Big up to Uno. Congratulations to I don't know of a last name here, but big up to Uno. Good evening. I have a court to go. I have no criminal background. Check. What do you think? I really don't think anything of that. Please speak to an attorney and see what are your options if you're going to go with one. That's what I would do, right? And today, guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the removing other conditions of your green card, because a lot of persons really are taking this thing for a joke, right? And I'm going to tell you why I say that in a few. You're welcome, Shan. How long mother to son filing takes? Well, I filed some child to parent petition last year, September, October. The ones in September were adjudicated and approved in June of this year. So from September to June, calculate that. And, again, everybody's case is not the same. Did you submit evidences? A lot of persons think that when they're doing parent filing, only the birth certificate alone is, good enough. For me, I don't do mediocre. So when I am sending in parent petition, I do send in more stuff. Somebody says, hey, can citizenship application take up to 8 months or more? I think I answered that. Steph says, you are good. Hey, thank you. All right. The interviewer had him correct several of the yes and no questions and signed it. Yes. So sometimes when you go to your interview, guys, please be guided that when you do not know what you're answering on the I-485, the security questions, the criminal questions, right, the inadmissibility questions, and you go to the interview and they ask you some of these questions, sometimes they do let you, or half of the time, majority of the time, they let you correct it. Because again, if you did not know and you misunderstood what the question was saying, they do have you corrected in that interview and sign to it. Let's see here. Some field office going fast. Yeah, so from my end, I'm seeing where it's the 2 to 6 months. Maya is seeing 2 to 3 months. So everybody's situation is different. Hey Tash, good afternoon. Michelle Smith, big up. The interviewer had him correct several of them. Okay. Hey Monique, how are you there? No, his name is Justin. Justin, pretty wife. Murder. Oh my God. Most of the questions were to his wife. He only had to talk about the band he had for 5 years. And I mean, he should be okay. Like, if the ban was lifted, in my opinion, and he came through and he filed and did what he needed to do, and his case was filed properly, I think he should be okay. I'm here listening and liking. Guys, if you haven't yet contributed to Monique's GoFundMe for her daughter, please go ahead and reach out to her. I beg of you. All right. All right. So let's talk about the removing of the conditions for you guys. So, why? Maya, I want you to text her to ask her. All right. Text her and ask her. Here, Moy. Just inbox her. She should answer you. Let's talk about removing the conditions on your green card. Why are persons thinking that as soon as you get your green card, and it's a 2-year conditional green card, you have no more work to put in? Make it make sense for me, right? Because you got a 2-year conditional green card, it means exactly what it says. It's conditional. There are, rules and stipulations to this, right? Moya said a lot of them get comfortable, and it is true. No, I've seen quite a few. In this month of July, I've seen quite a few notice of intent to deny when it comes to the I-751, because there's a lot of things that come across my desk on a daily basis, right? And when I see these and when I read the notice of intent to deny, I'm just like, And when you read into and you go into the statement of the facts that USCIS is laying out on paper for you, because I like to say USCIS, yeah, they can show you better than how they can tell you, right? And you get this 5-page or you get this 10-page, and you're just like, what am I going to do now? What I always tell my clients is the work doesn't stop, and you guys need to continue to put evidences together. It's documenting your life. And if you find it too hard to document your life in a process like this, then of course, I feel like they're not supposed to remove the condition of your green card. Like, you have to put work into it. Keep in mind that the burden of proof is on you, right? Now, somebody says, what happens if your husband doesn't show up for the interview? No, is there a reason why your husband did not show up for the interview? Because if your husband didn't show up for the interview and you alone went, they might just reschedule you and give you another chance, right? They might give you another chance. It's like a project. As Stephanie says, it's like a project. Like, are you going in to fail? It's like a SBA, like how we'll say it in Jamaica. It's more of an SBA. So when you are going to do mediocre work and mediocre trying to prove to USCIS that the I-751, should they remove your condition or not, they pay keen details to what you're sending into them when it comes to the I-751, especially when you got your, conditional green card approved on little to no evidences, right? Because probably you had a lawyer, probably there was a situation. They make notes, and some of the notes that they make, right, especially if you had issues with your taxes, they make notes. If you had issues with evidences and there was limited evidences, they make notes. Hey, they make notes. Happy Friday to you. So keep in mind, these notes are going to follow you until it's time for you to remove the conditions of your green card, right? Right? Yes. So when you now send in your mediocre evidences to USCIS, and then USCIS sends back a notice of intent to deny and say to you, you send in 1 page of unidentified document, we don't know what this is, and you sent in only 2 months worth of bank statements from the moment that you got your green card. And then they come again to say, you only sent in 1 picture, and then they state some facts. They just write out some facts. They just start to label. And then they say, this does not prove that you had a bona fide marriage for us to go ahead and remove the conditions of the green card, right? So when things like these happen, you then come down and you're like, what am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? And then when you reach out to somebody like me, and I say to you, hey, so let's backtrack from the moment that you got your green card. Let's take it back from the moment that you got your green card. What else have you guys put together? Have you continued with your life insurance or did you cancel it? USCIS is not saying that you have to have joint bank accounts, but if you have separate bank accounts, did you guys continue to use the separate bank accounts for a household, household bills, buying stuff for the household, right? Going on trips. Whose bank account was paying for trips? Yours or your husband? Did you submit both bank accounts? What's happening? So when you get yourself in a predicament where USCIS is telling you that we are bound to deny this I-751 and you have no proof, you find yourself getting, notice to appear, them fling it into deportation, sorry to say. Because again, a lot of you get so comfortable to the point where you're just like, I do not have to do this anymore. I got through with my 2-year green card. Besties, please do not let this happen to you. Please do not let it happen to you. Yeah, divorced people remove conditions and get approved all the time. All the time. Because guess what? Remember, if you're in a situation and it's not serving you anymore and you decide to part ways amicable, then it's up to you. There's a waiver there. So I'm not here to scare anybody. There's a waiver there. But keep in mind again, that USCIS is going to investigate. I tell you, USCIS investigation is on another level. This is the US government we're talking about. And I'm telling you, some things that I've seen, this is me. Huh? This is me just holding the paper, reading the paper, and I'm just like what? No, dearest, I don't go to interviews with persons. No, I do not. I'm a doc preparer. Yeah. I prepare them for their interviews though, right? Yes. So you probably need an attorney. I'm sorry, investigate what? What do you mean investigate what? Are you new to this, sir? Are you new to the process? USCIS investigates everything that comes across their table, especially when you do something and submit something and then it's contrary to the evidence that you sent in. Maybe he's new to this. I don't know. Let me give him the benefit of the doubt. Why do you think some people are in situations that they can't come out of? They just went to somebody's house. They're not playing. Like, they've been going to person's house. They've been doing that. Hey, Annika, how long it takes to have your Jamaican passport updated with your name changed? Again, Michelle, you're going to have to do the consulate with that one. And it takes a while with them. Anywhere from probably 6 to 12 weeks. Yeah, go hard or go home. Go hard or go home, besties. Come on. Like, it's not a thing with doing mediocre. Remember, this is your life. You have persons who are planning to self-deport. You have persons who are planning to self-deport because they've put themselves into a situation that they can't come out of. Right? So you don't be that one. Somebody says, no, got my green card, didn't use a lawyer nor a consultant, just asking. Okay, so Wealth, you're just asking. And great, because these are the types of people that I help on a daily basis. Persons who are willing to take their cases by themselves, do it, right, and submit it and get approved. So what I'm saying is, removing the conditions off your green card, there's certain things that persons really mess up with, and USCIS will then investigate. right? Because the evidence that you're given to USCIS is really not matching up, especially when you go into the interview and they ask you questions, right? And it's really not matching up with what's on paper. Then you give them room to investigate and, just tear your case apart, right? Is it true that there is a bill to pass for work permit? Honestly, I can't believe every and anything, but right now I know what's happening is that they're gonna update some of the prices. I'm not sure. Read a work permit. I did post a video about that. It's not in law as yet. We don't know what they're doing, and that was like a month or two ago, right? So I'm not sure what they're doing. I have a friend. Can he file for a waiver if he already had a court case? What type of waiver and how did he came through? Like how he came here? Border? Can I travel to Canada with my green card even though my passport is in my other name? Usually I tell persons to walk with their marriage certificate if you think it might cause a problem, like a copy of it. If I go to Jamaica, can I update my passport there with my husband's name? I mean, you can do an express. You can, depending on how long you're gonna stay there. I typically don't. Okay. Tani won't be here for a while, guys. I did mine take about 3 weeks. So Sharon said she did hers. It takes about 3 weeks. While I know some other people, and it take longer. I don't know why. So Miss Riley, there you go. Yeah. Yes, Moya. I did tell her to take her. Yeah, just take a copy of your marriage certificate with you. I have a friend, Kanifa. All right. I think I read that already. How long approval green card after interview? No, it just depends, Mimi. It depends on whether or not the person says, okay, I'm going to recommend you for approval, or, oh, I'm going to put this on to my supervisor so that they can review it. And then, if that's the case, and they give you a white paper to say 120 days, then it's a waiting game. Miss Wilson, you're welcome. No, he came on a visa, abused waiver. You mean he's trying to do a VAWA? Was he married to this person? Reach out to me. You can book a consult with me. What is new time? What's the new time for the live? 5:30. I might just do it at 6 because Tanil is saying that she typically doesn't get home until probably like 6:30 thereabout. What are the steps when removing the condition? So when you're removing your condition, it's only one paper that you need to file, which is the I-751, right? And you need to do it like 3 months before your green card expires. So 1 year and 9 months of having the green card, right? You need to remove the conditions. You can't do it too early and you can't do it too late. If you do it too late, there has to be an explanation, right? But you have to remove it. I've seen where persons don't remove the conditions off their green card and then they go ahead and file for citizenship and then they're denied, right? And put into deportation because they missed that pivotal step of not removing the conditions off their green card. Do you have a checklist for removing the conditions? Yes, I do. It's a blue and yellow one. So when you go to the website and scroll to the bottom of the website, you will see the one that says I-751, a checklist with removing the conditions off your green card. So yeah, if you miss that step, they will definitely, if you go file for citizenship, they will put you in deportation. You're welcome. Why did the process time change from 3 weeks to 4 months after I-485 RFE? Now, keep in mind, the person who was asking this question, the timeline is really not accurate. And I guess every time somebody goes on your case in USCIS, like they open your file on the computer, I guess it changes the timeline. So please do not think that because you got this RFE and the timeline has changed, that it won't be approved sooner than later, right? So don't follow the timeline. Because I've done RFEs for persons where they thought that it would have taken long. Like I did an RFE like last week, and when I did it for the person, she was, I think, the very next day scheduled out for an interview. Yeah, so You're welcome, Sandy G or Sandy G. Any questions on YouTube? No, I don't think so. If you get a 10-year green card, do you have to remove no, there's no conditions when it comes to the 10-year, right? There's no conditions to remove it the 10-year, but you can still file for citizenship underneath marriage when it hits the 3-year of you having your green card, right? But there's no conditions to remove. Hey, Jab! Good afternoon, Jab Jab. Love the hairstyle, Auntie. Guys, I love to read your comments the way you guys put it. Like facts. Yes. It was for the work permit. It changed. So it was for the work permit. Well, hopefully they approve your work permit after the RFE was submitted, because I've seen that too, where you submit an RFE and I guess they were waiting for you to, respond to the RFE, and then they approve the work permit probably like a week or 2 weeks after the fact. I've also seen that, right? Watch all the lady mother spend extra time, Panar. That ear fits your auntie bad. Right, true. so, so guys, again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Annika, and I'm a doctor parent, and I'm based in Missouri, and I work virtually with persons who are filing their paperwork to submit to USCIS when it comes to the family-based petition. I do have a multi-service small business that I do multiple things. So passport renewals for Jamaicans, like reach out to me if you do need your passports to be renewed and you're not changing any name, everything remains the same. If you need letter writing when it comes to immigration, any affidavit letter, anything that has to do with letter writing, probably USCIS spelling name wrong, you need to resubmit the card, you need to write a letter to explain to them what happened, anything letter writing, I do that, right? I do resumes, so you can reach out to me for that also. We do FOIAs, we do consulate processing outside, we do K1 visas, we do a lot. So you just have to only ask, what is it that I do to help, right? Or if I can help you. And if I can't help you, I'll be the first one to say, hey, you need an attorney. You can't use me. All right, somebody says, how long does it take to apply for citizenship after getting a green card? Now, depends on the type of green card that you get, but I think the rule of thumb still remains the same. Now, if you got a conditional green card, right, you need to remove the condition within 1 year and 9 months after having your green card. If you're going to file for citizenship, you can file for citizenship underneath marriage 2 years and 9 months after having the green card, right? That means that you remove the condition, and in 2 years and 9 months, if you're still married and you're doing it underneath marriage, it's 2 years and 9 months. All right. Now, if it's a case where you got your 10-year and you say, you know what, I'm not going to do it underneath marriage, I'm just going to wait the time out, it would be 4 years and 9 months to file for citizenship. All right. So rule of thumb, you can go to USCIS website and you'll see all of this information. It's just that sometimes the site is very congested and reading is fundamental. And a lot of persons, they don't read with understanding. And this is where somebody like me comes in, right? What questions to expect for a parent interview? I've never had a parent who ever did an interview. So I can come up with some questions for you, right? But I don't have a checklist on that. But you can search the internet, you can search Reddit, and if you do get a interview, they'll probably ask you a lot of questions about the timeline of the relationship between you and your parent. You are welcome. There's nothing to remove. 10-year is great. Only people with 2-year needs that. Yes. Are they waiving removal of conditions? I mean, they give you an extension. They never usually waive anything. I mean, unless you're talking about the interview, because what really happens is that they give you an extension of like 48 months, right? And then by then you would need to file for citizenship, right? So when you're going to file for the citizenship at that time, they would adjudicate both the removal and the citizenship at the time. So if you meet all of the requirements, right, for both, then you should be okay. What's my name? My name is Annika. It's Aneka. Say my name. It's Bentley. Hi, Bentley. Bentley said, I was gonna sing the song. Say my name, say my name. You acting like you're crazy and calling me baby. Ooh, say my name. When no one is around you, say baby I love you. I say my name. Talk truth. Hi, Bentley. Guys, go ahead, like the live for me, please. Tap the live, share so that US what you call it, so TikTok can push me out on the For You page. I do appreciate it. All right, hello, my son been approved for N600 since June 2024. To know no update, you need to reach out to them. So you should, if he was approved, you should have gotten his certificate already. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Tap the live, share the live to somebody who needs to hear some of these information, and over on YouTube, please subscribe right to the channel. Appreciate it. How long after green card interview? I guess you're saying, do you get your green card? Again, that time is it varies. If your I-485 got denied, is it okay to do a motion to reopen or start over the process? Now, keep in mind, when you think about doing a motion, again, guys, I'm not an attorney, but think about it logically. When you want to do a motion or reopen, was USCIS wrong when they stated whatever they stated why they denied your case? Were they wrong? You have to think about that first. So before you do anything, if you do not understand the denial letter, please reach out to somebody who can assist you, okay? Your name is Anika. No, it's Aneka. Somebody says, what if they give you a green card for 2 years? That's a conditional green card, so you have to remove the conditions. All right. Hello, my son. Okay, I read that. Guys, thank you so much for sharing the live. Hey, Jerry, did you get your IOE numbers? Because since you're not texting me, every time you come on, I'm going to ask you your questions. Did you get your IOE numbers? Would you go over with me for my interview? Yes, Steph, I do mock interviews, so you can reach out to me. I do appreciate that if you do. The number is on the screen. You can save it as immigration help, Annika. Do you have WhatsApp? Yes, the number is a WhatsApp number. The business number is a WhatsApp number. So you are good on that. Guys, please do not spam the chat. I do appreciate it. All right, let's see here. Show off. Nice voice. No, I'm not show off. A long time I was a part of the Merle Grove School Choir. I was. Yeah, my dad's out there. I was a part of the Merle Grove School Choir. So, I can't do a little thing. Still says reviewing. I still say reach out to them. Is it okay for married couple to live in different states and still file? No, USCIS does not like it. A matter of fact, they frowned on it, right? They frowned on it. But have I had clients who have lived in different states because of different reasons, especially when you're a part of the military? Yeah, I have. But there has to be a reason, and it has to be that you're explaining this reason to USCIS to make it make sense, and then you give them evidence to prove it every step of the way, right? Murderation. Neeks, if you dip on this live, I soon come. Not yet. Okay, no problem. What's the processing time for spousal living outside the United States? For me and my clients, experience a year to a year and a half. The cost of my Mac interview is $100 for an hour. Somebody says, right, true. Come on, I don't want to sing some more. What could go so? What advice you have going to an interview? So I don't give advice, I give guidance. Now, when you go to an interview, you guys need to, first of all, be on time. Be at least 30 minutes to an hour early. I know all I'm going to say, 30 minutes to an hour early? Yes, be on time for your interview. Dress appropriately. Dress like you're going to a job interview, right? Not too overdo it, but dress nicely. One of my clients said, girl, my face was beat to the gods. The interview was just like, she never even better ask her no question. She said, so what makeup do you use? When she told me that, I was laughing. The lady was just interested in the makeup that she used, where she bought it. I was just like, what? Yeah. So dress to impress, right? And punctuality for me and first impression is everything. Make sure that you bring your updated documents. I know a lot of my clients, they like to beat me bad on this. They like to come for me. They like to say, hey, Annika, they didn't ask me for anything. Patois English. What? They didn't ask me for anything. Why did you let me bring so much things to the interview? Again, preparation is key. It is what it is. Preparation is key, right? So even though they might not take anything, don't take it for granted that you shouldn't bring anything, right? But you can go to my website and you can also buy my preparation interview checklist, right? And it will give you questions. It has questions on there. It also has how to prepare your documents. And if not, and you feel like, oh my God, I still want to talk to Annika, then go ahead and reach out to me for a Mac interview. That's okay. Somebody says I had a DUI before my green card. Should I travel to my country? I traveled before, no issues. Then, I mean, you should be okay then. There's a lot of persons that, again, if you have to ask if you need to travel, then something must be wrong. And I think that you need to speak to an attorney just to get your, for them to give you options and stuff like that. I don't give options, I give guidance. All right, besties? Thank you so much, guys. Tap the screen. I'm not seeing, tap the screen. Thank you so much. Tap the screen. Me, I forgot to sing for the tap the screen. Drop a song in the chat. Let me see what I need to sing. I'm not sure someone knows the song. I'm going to really know a song. Can you travel 3 times in 1 year, short trip, permanent residence? As long as it doesn't go over 6 months, you should be fine. Can I use my dad as an affidavit of support while I file my OAS for my mom because I have never worked before? As long as he meets the criteria when it comes to the HHS, which is the poverty guideline for USCIS, then it should be fine. So based on what the household size is and the amount of money that he earns when it comes to the tax return transcript, then he should be okay. So if you want to book a consult with me, for me just to determine that for you, or you could go to the USCIS website, pull up the HHS poverty guideline, and then move from there to see. And what you want to look at as civilians, we need to meet the burden of 125%. If you're in the military, you need to meet 100%, right? So if your household size is 2, then the income you need to be making is 26,000 something, right? I think it's 29. Don't quote me. Go to USCIS. I got 2 DUI. Can I travel again? Please do not ask me that question. You have people who do travel and you have people who came back and everything is okay. If you have any concerns, please reach out to an attorney. All right, Nikki? So no offense, and I hope none is taken. But if you have concerns where that is concerned, reach out to USCIS. All right, besties. So I hope it got through to you guys when I'm telling you about the removing of your condition. Because again, USCIS, they're not going to play with you. If you think they're going to play with you, you can second guess yourself, right? If I say, if I can still get my green card. Oh, you want to know if you can still get your green card? I mean, you just have to file to find out. I mean, I've seen people who did it and they got it. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
I mean,
she likes it, so hopefully.
She likes it?
Yeah.
Because it's pasta.
Well, yeah,
That's the only reason why she likes it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had persons with petty theft that went in and I mean, they brought their disposition. I mean, they got through, they got their green card. Yeah. So go ahead, like the live for me, guys. I'm not seeing you guys liking the live. Intelligent, look here, intellectual. Where have you been? How do you know if the ice cream people detaining people with valid work permit and social? If I know? How do I know? You don't know. None of my client name knock on wood. None of my clients have ever, that never happened to them. And no criminal records. I don't know. People are even saying when you go to your marriage-based interview, you're getting arrested. But I've not seen it as yet. But I was told, because this happened to somebody, I was told that somebody, the US citizen, and the wife, who's the immigrant, went to an interview and the husband had warrants out for him. And yeah, them arrest him. So please check your husband them background. Somebody says, I didn't see any ICE agent today at her interview. I mean, regular people are going in and I'm not seeing any of them being arrested. So when you see it on the internet and then again, people are just like, don't go to your interview, then why did you pay USCIS your money for your green card? Why? Don't go to your biometrics. Why did you pay your money for your green card? If you don't go, you forfeit your case. Like, make it make sense for me, besties. If you didn't get interview with your 2-year card, will you get one for your 10-year? I mean, if you have to remove the conditions of your green card and you're adjudicating, because again, I think I said this, when you're removing the conditions of your green card, they give you an extension, right? Some people, they give you a notice of intent to deny, but they give you an extension. And when they give you that extension, and if you didn't say, all right, concurrently filed for the citizenship, you still go and get an interview regardless, because they're going to have to go ahead and adjudicate both the I-751 and the citizenship when you actually do it. So you kind of can't get away from it. So I think a lot of persons are confused when they say, okay, I filed this. Are they going to give me an interview right away? No, then just extend your green card until they're probably ready for file for citizenship. Yep. Maya, you're in the chat. You know how Maya know how that goes. Maya know how that goes. Right, Maya, if you're still here. And the taxes are very important. Hey, Miss Lewis. Besties. Say congratulations to Miss Lewis in getting their green card today. Big up you. Big up your husband. Look, her husband made me laugh so hard in the mock interview. I mean, like, hey, you can't go in there and go say them things there. As a true Jamaican, I said, sir, you cannot go in there and say them things there. But guys, put congratulations in the chat. There's quite a few people that is here that has gotten their green card approved this week. Hey, Shanzi. Hey, Kelly. So say big up to you, Miss Lewis and Mr. Lewis. Yes, right, true. Yes. Somebody says, is it true that they are denying OAS persons who overstayed their visa now? All of my clients have overstayed their visa. I'm just telling you about a few of them that actually got approved today. Unless there's a reason. For you to file for your green card, you would have had to overstay. You have some persons who are still in status, but eventually, based on the process, they will fall out of status. So I have had some clients who they have filed, when I filed for them, they were in status, right? And then eventually, because of the wait, they fall out of status. But at the time that they were filing, they were still in status. Somebody says, is it normal for USCIS to lose your medical? And what will happen? The interview was great. I mean, if they lost the medical, Tessie, they'll probably give you a request for evidence to go get one. I mean, they're humans. It's a place that they scan a lot of papers in. So, them bound for lose something. But I think, I mean, if the interview went well and they lost it and can't find it, they will send you a request for evidence. Right? Congratulations, guys. All the best for those in waiting. Yes, Sandy G. Kelly, what's up, Miss Scott? Sammy Boo, hello. Dwayne Thomas, Mr. Dwayne, walk on. 5 months, still no decision on my EDA through adjustment of status. Is something wrong? Nothing is wrong. You're still in the process. You're still in the waiting game. Not because you see somebody case get approved within 2 to 6 months, that don't mean that your won't. That don't mean say your case won't get approved. It's just the timing, right? It depends on what service center your case is at. Be patient with yourself and be patient with USCIS. All right? Are they still waiving interviews? Yes, they are. When you're removing your 2-year conditional green card, can you apply for your citizenship same time? It won't be same time. Hey, Maury. So 1 year and 9 months after getting your green card, you need to remove the conditions, right? Apply to remove the conditions. And then 2 years and 9 months of having your green card, you can file for citizenship. So that would be the concurrent. It's still called concurrent filing with the I-75, I-751, and the naturalization. So they will adjudicate both of them at the same time. All right. Again, besties, I'm not an attorney. I do not give legal advice. Hey, Davia. Hello. How are you there? I don't give legal advice, but I am a doctor preparer that is in Missouri, right? And I help persons. Let's see here. Our opening hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. For persons who try to contact us on the weekend, you will get an automated message and we will reach out to you on Monday, guaranteed that you still need assistance. Or sometimes, because some immigrants were so impatient, you feel like, oh my God, they're not answering. No, you get an automated message. So leave a message and I'll definitely get back to you guys. Because again, remember, I'm not a robot and I don't think any doc preparer is a robot unless the ones that are money hungry and don't take time for themselves. But I have a family just like everybody else, Do you do review for OAS documents for persons? Yes, I do reviews. So I do doc reviews. So if you're here and you do the process all by yourself and you're like, hey, I need somebody to review this, I review documents for $500, meaning all several documents that you need to submit to USCIS. If you already fill them out, you need somebody to review them and then you submit. It's $500 that I charge for that. So you book your time with me. It usually takes probably like a hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on if you did a good job filling out the application and there's not much changes to do, right? So you can reach out to me for that. Take the number off the screen. You can text me, right? And I will definitely get back to all of y'all. Talk about the I-751 U.S. interview. Got 2-year green card, no interview. I should talk about it. I just finished talking about it. You want to rewatch the live? So they will give you 2 interviews. So you will do your I-751 interview once, because they're going to try and adjudicate both of them at the same time, right? So I-751, I do that filing. So for persons who are needing help with that, you can reach out to me for that. No, when you remove the condition, it has to be that 1 year and 9 months, right? And you cannot be too late, it can't be too early, because they will reject it if you do it too early. USCIS is so complicated. They're just like a whole company on steroids, basically. But you can't do it too late, you can't do it too early, right? After doing that, then when that 2 years and 9 months come, you file for your citizenship. Once you get that interview notice, they're going to send 2 interview notices to you. One for the I-751 and one for the 400, the N400, right? So you're doing 2 interviews on that day. Look here, you see if you cannot, do it by yourself, please reach out. Maury say, hi, world's best. Hey, Maury, how are you doing? Let's see here. Hey, meal service, how are you? Eat the noodles. Oh my God, my husband is like, eat the noodles. Hold on. All right, husband, it tastes good. It actually tastes really good. And what y'all say noodles is pasta. Guys, so none of my husband come by here to me to eat my dinner. I cannot. Somebody said, is it possible to get a consultation after your life? Please reach out to me on WhatsApp. My number is right there. My consultation, if you're coming from TikTok, is $50. All right, besties, go ahead and like the live for me, please. I do appreciate it. Just tap and get close to 30,000 likes. Hey, Scott Beauty. Either way, thanks. It's actually good, babe. What's wrong with you? Guys, if you do, this is my husband. He helps me in my in the business. It's a family business, okay? But now look, oh Justina said thanks anyways. Like, boy. Ray, Justin, Ray, chef it up, LOL. That's love. It actually tastes really good. Hi, coach. Hey, baby. Come on, me invite you. My big and careless in a coach. Oh, God. Hey, baby.
I'm just fucking on my car from when I be reading just
you know why I decide to change the time in here, me? I'm tired. I'm tell my husband, say, oh, me gonna spend some time with him. Hear me? But then Jesus, the live, not 8:30 or 8 p.m. They hear me now, this after stop, but I have to change the time in. And him cook dinner and him the under yes, sir. Make up him nice up for eat my dinner. So me I eat my dinner.
Yeah, well, that's simple.
Boy, I'm come on and come tell people them. So he cook.
See, I'm out of slop,
so he cook scallop and pasta. If all this I didn't laugh at them say, yes, my water slap. So he put cook scallop and pasta. I'm gonna know the season them when put in them love.
Time white people food.
But girl, bye. When ever leave me. But besties, this is iCoach Immigration Services. This is my bestie. This is Tantan from iCoach Immigration Service Support, right? So who don't know her? See her here. She does the same thing like what I do. And usually most persons on here, I think they do know Taniel, right? She's been in the business and in the game for a while, right? I tell you, I'm start that girl at one time. They stack her down to the ground, stack her. And then when we go up on her live and she see me now, I come up to tell a story here. Hear them, hi, Annika bestie. And let me tell you something. When I went on her live and she see me come on here, immigration help you now come up. Like we know her from the way.
She was some dodgy guys. As soon as she comes, she.
As soon as she see me in the chat, me I try sneak in. But as soon as me sneak in, she see me. You remember me never sneak in. As soon as she say come up, this is me. Bah, I'm gone.
She now said nothing. That guy she want every time when I come.
The whole time I hear the comment, me now said nothing. Because the thing is, I don't reach out to most people. Somebody said my screen pretty so murder.
Screen pretty so up to. Yeah. Black queens.
But definitely, Taniel has been in the game for quite a while. All right. So trust me, if you guys need help with anything, yeah, she can't help you. But not tell them, I can't help you, no, but somebody thinks them, but I say, hey, no, go to Taniel, not me. And then Taniel will be like, hey, girl, I can't do it. Yeah, man. No, I don't want to. Yeah. Somebody said, Taniel,
save me for tax season, guys. Tax
yes.
season right around the corner. It'll be here before you know it.
Tax season right around the corner.
You two are my favorite. Aw, thank you.
Now come on, make me blush. Now look.
you.
But best is I was talking to them about the removal of condition and telling them how serious it is. I don't have words, but I already told them certain things. So you don't have to hear it from me. Hear it from Tantan.
No, they literally pick your case apart. So what they do is they first go back to your initial case, right? And they're looking at that initial case to see if they should have given you that green card in the first place, right? So they're gonna pick that case apart to see should they have given you that green card in the first place, right?
And did you lie?
And then they're gonna now look to see, since you got that green card, do you still have a joint bank account? Are you still paying for the life insurance? Or have you done anything new? They want to see. They want to know.
Talk to them
Some
today,
people cancel the life insurance because they don't want to pay me. Them want to save money.
I cancel it.
You can't do that. You can't cancel stuff because you don't want to pay the money. You have to keep it going. Even if, say, something cancels or something, like, get a new one. So if you don't have that life insurance no more and you realize that, get a different one. Don't just go without, because they want to know. They want to know from the time you got that green card up until the time you filed that, they really want to know. And then when the third year comes around and you file for that citizenship, they might dig it down. Same way.
Tell them for me now, please.
Right? And you have, in some cases, and Annika can tell you, where there's one person where they said that, you know what? I'll grant you the 10-year, but you're not gonna become a citizen because you didn't
provide what you needed to.
Yeah, and I told Annika that officer was being nice.
Because guess what?
Lost that green card.
Tell them what the husband say. The husband say, look like I'm looking for a 10 out of 10. Like 100% me I look for like a project. A great, yeah. And I was just like, all right. Remember I told you. Like, it's not like I didn't tell you. So by saving grace, whatever happens, it is what it is. And I'm telling you, it's like, because she told her truth, right? Because the thing is, she lives somewhere else and works somewhere else, and we weren't gonna lie to USCIS because that's just one of those things. And we told them the truth, right? And they had their bank statements. They had like over 3 years worth of bank statements, right? And I explained it down to the ground because I'm like, I'm gonna try to save you getting a 10-year because you're not going to get the citizenship. Like, it is what it is. And so said, so done. And he had to apologize because, again, he thought that he knew better than I. Like, he's like, you don't need so much something. Why you need so much something? People already get these things based on what? Minor stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to argue with you.
Anika, they were in ease up a little bit. Remember?
Yeah, man, do your thing.
So I'm not coming off. I'm just going to mute.
All right. But it's just one of those things. It's one of those things. And he had to apologize. Like, he literally had to apologize. So I'm telling you guys, just like what Tanya says, if it's that you canceled out a life insurance because you thought that you guys are paying too much, try and see if you can get a cheaper one. Hey, blessings. Try to see if you can get a cheaper one. And if you can get a cheaper one, then this is your timeline that you're showing them. Okay, so I had a previous life insurance. You probably even can give them an explanation and say, all right, this was a reason for us changing the life insurance. All right, here's the new one. Right? That's how you have to break it down to USCIS. So what didn't he have that he needed? A girl, Island, a lot. Believe me, a lot. It was a bit more complicated than what we're saying, but because again I can't go really in depth, right? Because again, client, privacy. But they needed more. It's basically you doing what you did before to get your green card when you're removing the condition. So when people tell you life insurance, joint lease, you have your health insurance, pictures, vacations, Walmart Plus if you have Walmart Plus, because a lot of persons don't even know about Walmart Plus, Amazon, come on, like things with the children if you have children, emergency contact. It's things that you are using to follow up that you had previously, right? Yeah. I had my 2 kids also as a beneficiary with my husband. Yeah. Yep. So you have to take it and know that, look, this is what it is. Take it. You have to take it in strides, right? You know, so want to make me the food up on my clothes. And now, I could help me out best. You want to stay so. Justine, can you bring a thing for me if you're still watching? Can make him now watch. I'll pull up this a little. Come on, let's see my food was sorry. There we go. All right. Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those things where you have to just follow up with your case, right? Sometimes I'm behind some of my clients like, hey, did you get this? Hey, did you get that? Sometimes I call them and I say, is this my case? I'm like, why am I stalking you for evidences? And they're like, no, it's just because we're busy. And I get it. I get it. I know you guys are busy. I know you're working to make that bread. But at the same time, you remember, your case come first too, right? And then when me know take my enough self and I say to them, hey, make sure that you are now submitting other evidences to me, right? Even have an investment plan. You have Acorn. Even if you don't do Acorn, you guys can go to an investment firm. Talk about what is it that you want to do. When you get your social, don't just sit down on your social. Build your credit history also. Invest. Come on, man, bestie. Sometimes I think that when we come to foreign, I have to call it foreign because as a Jamaican, it's foreign we call it. Like how they say to you, when you leave out of your parents' home, it was a scam because all you do is pay bills. Hey, sweetie, pay bills, pay bills, pay bills. Guys, light the light for me, please. You pay bills till a week. For me, it's just another scam because guess what? You will see people here and it's enticing. So you see people come and you see people overstay, or you see people who got here and when they got here, it's oh, let me show off what I can do. Let me show off what I have, right? And then you get tricked because half of them, it's either I'm good, girl. It's either they stole it. May I start with the stealing first? Thank you so much. I'm going to talk about the stealing first. A lot of them, they steal up most of what they have, right? Especially when it comes to clothing, jewelry. And then they use those same clothing and jewelry and they come online and guess what they do? In Jamaica, they say them laugh with it, right? And then as an onlooker, you're looking at it and say, boy, very nice, see? They say you want to do that. Look here, never ever let the internet influence you, right? Don't let the internet influence you because most of us are living a lie. Most of us are living a lie when it comes to this great America. And for me, I always tell you guys, it's only great because of the money that you can make here. Because it is this is what you do. Eat, sleep, work, repeat. Eat, sleep, work, repeat. And it's that never-ending cycle. And I looked at my husband one day and I went into Walmart and I said to him, why are all these old people still working? Right? Why are all these old people still working? Should they be retired somewhere playing with their grandchildren? And he's just like, hey, babe, this is your future. And I'm like, whose future? I was like, whose future? Mine's? I was like, hell no. This is not my future. Not my future. Thank you so much, Tunap. Wish everyone could come and live and see how it really go. Bills for days. And it's true. This economy, that it was built on just working, going home. You can't even enjoy yourself. Thank you so much. You can't even enjoy yourself. And that's why I tell persons, live for you, not live to send your money back home and feed other people. If you're going to live and send your money back home, make sure that you're sending your money back home into a bank account that is yours, not into a family member's hand. Because when you go, you realize that there's no money. And this is why a lot of persons who leave foreign and go back home, they're so depressed. Because guess what? They sent money to a family member that they trusted, and them eat it. Somebody said, unless you have kids down there, until you can, bring them up. Yeah. For me, I think that America is just, I said, to make the money, right? Live a good life or live the best life that you can. And then the retirement, you probably just go home. Or if you're going to retire here, make sure you work the money and invest it into a retirement plan so that you can live good. I don't want to be a 76-year-old person or a 68-year-old person still working at Walmart while collecting a pension that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't want that. So let me continue to be delusional, right? Let me continue to be the delusional person that I am and say, this is what I want in life and this is what I must excel and achieve. Because again, I don't think it's for me. People will say generational curse, but I was saying to my friend today that I grew up poor, me and my brothers, right? And I don't want my children to suffer the same, right? Someone said, give me 5 years of your life, me help you out a little bit there, right? And put you on the right track. But I'm not living my life for my children. I'm sorry. I love my children, but I want to make sure that they're on the right track. I'm not gonna live my life for them because you see, when I get old, I don't know if they're going to come and take care of me. So a lot of person says, grow your children in the way, right? Grow your children in the way so they will never depart. But again, you should not rely on your children to come and take care of you because you don't know if they are going to do that.
In a nursing home.
I'm telling you, like, live your life for you. Make sure that your children are set and good. But make sure when you get old and gray, you can sit down on the patio outside with your husband or yourself or your wife and call it a day because you don't know if nobody will come take care of you. Save your money for you, and not only save your money, because money sitting down in a bank account is not money that is going to make anything, right? It's not money that is going to be progressive. I'm sorry. Make your money work for you. Invest your money, right? Not foolishly. Sometimes you have to take a risk, but not foolishly. Go to an investment place. Go to an investment institution. Because again, people might say, but a girl that wicked though, she said she not live her life here, picking them. My mother lived her life for us. My mother cannot drive, right? My mother is not that educated, but certain things she can do. And she lived her life and she spent her money upon we. Even when she not have it, my mother has run herself up into debt for us, to school us, right? And I tell myself I will never stop taking care of my mother, right? Because she did what she needed to do for us to survive as a single mom. My father was in and out of the picture, and I loved him, right? He did in and out of the picture. Did he, you know how some people say they're emotionally damaged by their father? I'm not emotionally damaged by my father. I called it what it is, and I was young and I understood it. He could have helped as far as he could have helped, and it is what it is, right? He helped as far as he could, and I understood it at a younger age. But my mom, she sacrificed so much, and she lived for her children. And I looked at my mom and said, Mommy, I use it as an example because I now live for my one them. I told her that. I was like, Mommy, I now live for my one them. I'm sorry. I love them. And I make sure that I'm going to set them on the right path. Huh? College a scam. I tell Tani, none of my children, them not going to college. They are going to go and get a skill. One, I go in a Navy. And I eat that. Or the Air Force, because he says he wants to be a pilot. Right? So may I set them on the course test. College a scam, I'm sorry for say. It's a scam. So they're going to learn a skill. Right? People want to be like, probably, you're going to be controlling. No, it's not controlling. It's setting them on the right path so that they can have financial freedom in the end. Right? But me tell my mother, I'm not live for my me. Tani, I don't know why you. See, Tani said her son, I go put her in an old age home there.
Yeah, one day I asked him, one day I said something to him, and I said, hey, no, you know, when I get old, you're going to have to take care of me when I get old. And he looked at me, and he was like, Mommy, but when you're old, I have to live my life. He's like, I'm going to have to put you in a nursing home, and then I'll come visit you. I'm going to look at him, and I said, seriously? I say, like, you're my only child, like, and I'm giving you everything, and that's how you feel. He's like, Mommy, how am I going to have fun? How am I going to live my life?
These kids nowadays, they don't care. They don't.
Go take him, so Mommy, I won't be able to do that.
Maya, I understand what you're saying, you know. They can go to school. Remember, then when them go to school, them have this whole heap of bills to go pay. I love me, I put my son making go along in that Navy, make the Navy, make him go on to school and do schooling in there for the 4 years. If he want to go enlist again, that is his business. After that, him go buy one house or something. I'm set him on the right path. I'm set my daughter on the right path. Right? But that's just my opinion. And a lot of person will be like, no, sir. But that's just my thinking. We could sit here all day and talk about this. No man, Maya. I'm not saying I disagree, but that's just my thing, you know. And Justin is just like, oh, Zora. Justin was just like, oh, Zora go run left you. But said, no, you know, she go see her mother work hard, and she go probably want to say, Mommy, you know, I want my own things. I don't want my daughter to depend on a man where Taniel, as soon as he move, him foot should drop. You mad?
Exactly.
My daughter have expensive taste. Me realize that from day one, she have expensive taste. And this is me. I say, no, man, you have to have your own money. You gonna have to have your own money. Because certain things she don't eat. And no matter how much, like, she looks at the food, you know how people like, no, give her, let she eat it. This is Zora. Zora says she look at the food, and she's just like, I don't want that. Like, she looks at it, look at the color, looks at the texture, and she doesn't eat it. I'm like, is this a joke or something? Like, is she joking with me? But that's her. Like, she actually knows what she wants. My son, she wants to be a taxi driver. He's 5. No, my son wants to be a whole architect, right? In my design building. He's a really good drawer. He's 7. Like, he know how to draw. Like, really, really good at 7. Like, if you see my son sit down and build his Legos, like, you be like, what? And I'm going like, him know everything you see, bun me for him. Go like him know everything I come to about. Mommy, you want to be a pilot or an architect? Yeah, my way you can't spell any of them word there. I'm best believe, you know, him spelling pilot. And then him spell pathway the architect. Because I'm just like, let me go look it up. He's 7. But yeah, guys, I'm laughing and I'm joking, but I'm just like, look, you have to live your life for yourself and enjoy yourself now. Hey, Miss Noreen, enjoy yourself now. Because you see, when you're not talking about, oh, I'm waiting until I get like older, or I'm waiting until I have a certain amount of money in the bank account. Right now, if me have $10, I want to go do what I do. Me I go do what I do. The $10 probably can't go do it. I'm probably catch off and say, boy, let me see. Yeah, live your life now, because tomorrow no guaranteed to nobody. Tomorrow is not guaranteed for anybody at all. And again, to each his own, and everybody has their own opinion, you know? Tomorrow don't guarantee. Not at all. I'm sorry to say. So live your life for you, man. Live your life for you. Do what you need to do for make sure say you are okay. Sometimes I have to get some of the friend them will come talk about you. Long time I not talk to you. All right, keep it away there, please. Long time you not talk to me. Keep it away there. Go where you want now. What is it that you want now? Like a long time you not talk to me, but okay. I'm not gonna sit down and have no conversations with you. What you want to know about? Yeah, foreign are the only place let me tell you say depression. Depression would have mad enough in this place, yeah. Depression would have killed you. Tani, I don't know about you. When you just come here, you didn't get depressed any at all? You understand?
Hmm?
When you just came here, were you like at any given point in time, were you ever depressed when you came here?
No.
Why?
Let me turn on the camera. Why I wasn't depressed?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I went through struggles, but I think at every point throughout my journey, I had a support system. So I think if you don't have a support system, then it's like, but for me, I've always had one or two strong people where even if I feel like I'm going through a rough phase, I could pick the phone up and say, hey, this. Or if it was a money issue, Madam Kiki, I told my mother, all this shit, she had changed out her Jamaican money, them that you start and he go, give me. And that's bad. So I just feel like I've always been lucky enough to have someone in my corner.
Got you.
Hey, if I felt any type of depression, it would have been maybe after having a child.
Oh Jesus.
Just that part alone.
For me, I would say I wouldn't say depressed. For me, it was when it hit that stage of realizing that, girl, you know, to say overstay what you gonna do. Like when that part hit, I mean, like, what me I gonna do? And then the people them want I mean, like, how me I gonna get paid? Suppose people them find out some undocumented. I was like, suppose people them find out some undocumented. That what it took a toll on me. Like my mental, I was just like, oh, me I gonna feed my mother. Oh, me I gonna feed my son. Like, me start thinking about them something they know, you know. Oh, me I like, no. So that kind of like for a month, I was thinking about that, and it was weighing on me so heavily. Like for the whole entire month, I think I cried the whole entire month. Because I said, I don't know where I have to go. I have to go lift up from right so and go on and my brother. I was like, that's what I was thinking.
After having a baby, that was it for me. It was very like.
So I think people go through different stage of depression. But if I should say, I hit a state of depressionness where it was because of persons or just being here. No, I wouldn't say I hit that level. The level is when me did find out some overstay, and I was just like, you know, where we are gonna get the money from if people find out say well, I lucky maintain. That's what it was, and it weighed on me heavy for a month. And you know, at one point within that month, I prayed, you know, and I kept on praying, and then I said to myself, you know what? I heard a voice say, Annika, stop crying. And that means your voice just says, stop the crying. And I ended up just stop the crying. And just say, well, strong, you're going to be all right. And that was it. And from that day until now, I've been okay. Like my husband said, I shut down certain parts of it because my son is not here. And I tell him probably, yeah, right? Because your son is not here. Talk about over shut down certain parts of me. And he's like, he's going to want to know what it feels like, you know. Yeah, it's one of those things. But as a mother, when you decide to be like, okay, this has to happen, and you don't have your child with you, I talk to my son every day. Every single day that God sends me, talk to that pitney. Right? Even if I talk to him, I talk to my mother. So it's just one of those things. But was I depressed over that? No. Because I knew that my son is in good hands. While other persons can't say the same thing. You know, other persons will say, boy, them leave them children and nobody there to take care of them, or they don't have close family members. For me, I've always had a close-knit family, right? So even when I was here in Missouri, if I felt like within that month, if I felt like I could have get up and left, I would have gotten up and leave because I had my brother and I had family. But I just had to go through that situation for myself, right? I made have to stand up like a soldier, you know, because God know if me did follow certain things, why probably made I end up at jail. If me did follow certain things, probably I end up at jail. Brother. So you have to have your head by your body when you come here. And you have to know who you surround yourself with when you are here.
And one thing too, Anika, like when for somebody who's overstayed, you become paranoid because if you don't have the right people around you, this person said, oh, you can't go here because I hear that this happened, and you can't do this because this is gonna happen, and you can't say this because this is gonna. So it's like you're here and you overstay and you're paranoid. You're here and you're living in fear. And the reality is, I mean, besides what's going on now, immigration, there was no need to live in fear.
Exactly.
Like none whatsoever. But because Tom Earsay and up here Earsay,
be Earsay. Earsay would have killed them. Earsay would have killed. And you know what, guys? One thing. That's why I say the friends that you have around you, make sure you surround yourself with people who actually care about your well-being and you. When I was here, I mean, in that situation there, the person tried to like keep me under their wing, like you couldn't go nowhere. Like them, I tried to say, you have to come with me everywhere. But because I had a mind of my own, I was like, no. Me always one girl did always have a mind of my own. Me like, no, I don't want to go there, so I'm not going to do that. So till when you know, I broke with from that person there, it ended up that I just start find myself around, go Walmart myself, know how to do the Uber, find out this, find out that. I just start the things for my own. You have to find out how to do things on your own when you're here by yourself. Because some of the same friend them would lead you astray. And that's the reason why so much persons, Daniel, if you think about it, so much persons have a petty theft by them name because guess what? Them follow one friend got one store on a friend thief. And they get caught up.
My customers, yeah, she said she went into the store, she walked around by stuff. The other friend have the card, right? So all of them, it was 3 of them. So the purse is in the card and one person pushing the card. You see what I'm saying? So she know a shop, the person pushing the card, take stuff and put in at the other 2 lady bag.
Exactly.
Right?
Set them up.
So when them come out, yeah, set them up and she gets arrested and stuff. And they had to like go back to the camera and do one funny for stuff. Right? It was eventually dismissed, but she never did that go through. And from that, she paranoid.
Yep. You have to choose the people them wisely where you surround yourself with. Or trod by yourself. Trod by yourself. If you can move alone and move in a silence sometimes, it's the best for you. Because the moment you have some people come around there and them start to say, so what you gonna do? You're not gonna find a man get married? Or you're not gonna find a woman get married? Or you know, some have one friend right here, so and them setting up for scam on no money too, you know. Remember that part that's so not sunny here. Them setting up and say, we have a link, you know, we can make you, you know, some friend here where you can't married. And setting up big time. Yeah, you get married and give this and pay how much money for this and you can't find nobody. You get scammed. And your good friend where you say on a bench and bottom or bench and body. So careful of the people that want to have run and surrounding, man. Careful. I'm sorry. I didn't say out of every link a link. Yeah? And then every friend a friend. Because the moment you come here, I just know it's like, I don't know if because persons are speaking it out into the atmosphere, Taniel, where you as a Jamaican, you come here and probably you have another Jamaican friend. As soon as you come here, them say them change. Them change because see me and live with me are 2 different things. Right? So them change them whole mentality and then I say, oh, 2 weeks stops. You come in at the people them house. you have to go find one work, you know. Or hey, you have to go help me with that bill them. And now say you come here to live off of the people, them, you know. But me just say, all right, them know what your situation be, right? So all right, you gonna help me find a job, so me can help you pay the bills. If that's the case, right? If you say you're a friend, right? And then twos, bad face start show because goody go out. You probably help, she probably help you find a job, and then you get the job, and then one man see you now and like you. Man, I give you sweetheart now. Man fall in love and say want marry you. Woman fall in love and say want marry you. Your friend say, no, you got to go. Come out of my house. Come out of my house. Cause what? Girl did a long time before you, or boy did a long time before you. And never find nobody. So now, as Miss Noreen said, jealousy start leak. Right? And it's sad to say, but it happens all the time. So now you have to pack up your things, them you don't know where you're going to go. Because they put you out now, you know. They put you out good now, you know. That's why you see when you come here, make sure you have your plan A to Z. And don't rely upon people too much. Try to find your way. Because you see when you rely upon people too much, them take advantage of it. Right? And then you wanna do it too, you know. It is so sad to say you wanna do it.
Always have a backup plan, guys.
Always have a backup plan. Because you never know when shit going to hit the fan. You know? So then put you out now because then get bad mind. You are get married and them not get married. What is this? Oh, me there so long and you come find people. You ever think so because of the people and personality? And you just dead there and you soak up. You're not going away. You're not do nothing. You're not come out of the house. Or you don't want to talk to nobody. Or you feel like to the person who like you, you don't like them. You're not give nobody no chance. Because remember now, you know, the internet is a facade. So people come and they have them man and you there and yeah, try to size up and say, you know, say, I want one man like that. But not say you're not supposed to have your criteria neither. Right? But you go for what you want. But then now your friend find who they want. And they might make it work for them. And you say, oh, watch you make a fling her out. Come and know, sir. Watch you make a fling out.
Maya don't have no filter.
Maya not a filter. Somebody did tell me, say, I'm about to make me get this a good husband. Yeah, Maya. A wife of your bottom make you get a good husband, girl.
Good body.
Or Maya with a good body.
The good body.
Yeah, some people them have some negative things to say to you when you find the person who you want. Remember that half of the time, you know, when you're looking, you know, and who you want to look you, you know. You get what me say, Tanil, and who you want to look you. And someone see someone a blessing, and walk past it there, you know, walk past it there. What? When you can't tell you again, you cannot make the internet trick, you know. Because you see somebody else with a man and you wonder, oh, she get that man there. Like, I wanna wonder that far. Or, oh, she get that girl there. You ever think, say, you need to come out of your little box that you're in? Come out of your comfort zone, right? Do things differently. You can't. Jamaica and foreign is not the same. And again, you're not seeing a man on the road and say, psst, baby, come here now. Psst, baby, give me a talk now. Taniel. Hey, Empress. Psst, you look nice, you know, your body big, you know. Oh, you look so nice. You not have no man up here do them something there, I don't, woman. No, we are. Somewhere, some places where you're like Backbush, Missouri, with me there. No man not do them, some of them are there. So Tani said, man, I look people, you know. So now get me wrong, say man, now look people, you know.
Every day, man, look me.
Tani nice. So
every day.
even the mailman. Look, even the mailman. Yeah. Man, I look people, but hear what me I say. The whole concept, like a white guy. Say no, a white guy is not gonna do that. A white guy will more likely probably in a bar sitting down drinking, and you look nice, your face beat to the gods, your body turn up, and you have one nice smelling cologne, and the man eyes you, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have some people who walk over to you and be like, hi, how are you doing? Or them tell the bartender to send a drink over to you. Yeah, you have that. But I like Jamaica where you gonna see some people. You know how Jamaica man stay. You pass on the bus park and hey baby come here now. Psst, baby give me a talk no. You look nice to know, princess.
Yeah.
You really not have the man them here where I really do that like that. More they will do it kind of like nicely and be like, you know, write one note and say them like you know. Or them say hi. You know, they come up to you, especially like probably like the Black Americans, you know. But not trying to stereotype nobody. Them probably see and say, damn girl, you look fine. Most man if you come tell you about dating.
Or the notorious writing the number on a piece of paper
and handing it to you. Alright? But guys, like you have to go out and make your own destiny. I'm sorry. So when you come here and you feel like say, yo, the family member you have my back or the friend you have my back, you give 2 months them there. You have good people out there though. Don't get me wrong. You have good friends and good family out there. But just a little bad mind one them. I don't know if their mother did have them footwear. Eh? You see them one day? Keep it like run far. Run. And you're not gonna know say your friend bad mind until the moment it starts. You're not gonna know. There won't be any signs. Sometimes there are signs, but you overlook the signs, right? But you're not gonna know say the friend bad mind until them start show them hand. Right? Somebody says strangers will have your back more. Mm-hmm. And they like to say Jamaicans like to put out people in the cold. Brother, in the cold. And I know a lot of persons have experienced this, but don't make it deter you in a life. Don't make it deter you. You mad? Don't make it stop you because you remember you come here for something, right? Whatever that something is, or whatever it was, right? Make a plan A to plan Z. Mm-hmm. Right, true. Yeah. Yep. So we know I'm gonna come talk about immigration, we come talk about motivation and manifesting things into life. That's what it is. And you know to tell people my dear.
Dear.
Dear. It's one of those things like what?
No, today's been a really, really good day. Like 5 of my customers got approved.
But tell you business long time, girl.
A blessed and amazing day. And I just pray that for everybody that's waiting.
Yeah.
You know? I pray that for everybody that's waiting.
Somebody said interview talk. You want us to talk about interview now? Who here has gotten their interview?
Interview on the door, if I'm going to close and show the officer, right?
Please don't. Please do not do that. Please do not show your stomach to the officer.
Don't show your stomach to the officer.
Don't do that. Why does somebody do that? I cannot. Guys, anybody wants to, just come up and say.
Well, someone says big up to Neil. I'm one of the 5 of hers that got. Probably Atasha that.
I'm gonna love ya. Hey. I don't know. Maya, it seems so. Hear them. Maya, it seems so. You're too fast.
I don't know. Velocity.
She said nice. It's a Mrs. Mills Wilson.
Oh, it's Tasha. Okay.
Me tell them my business, me tell them my business say I get 5 approval and probably get 4. Girl, ooh. We're doing things. We're doing God's work. Because me tell Tanisha we're some of the strongest soldier them.
It have to be the work of the Lord. Nobody else.
Miss Narita said, look at my WhatsApp. I'm on the 2 phones because I am streaming on YouTube. Hi. Say hi. I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm also streaming on TikTok. Guys, get us to 40,000 likes. We do appreciate it. Irreplaceable, I'm next. Yes. I'm gonna put in the chat, I am next.
Irreplaceable, yes. You better make sure you're
on there practice. In line for my blessing. Come Tanya. I know your mother teach you how to sing. Mm-hmm. I'm
I'm
next
next
in
in
line.
line.
I know.
I
Everybody
know.
type I'm next. Say I'm next.
I'm next in line.
I don't know the rest of the song. I'm
Where
sorry. Me
you
ungo hear
gonna
my mom.
guys?
My ungo hear my mother hum it. Mm-hmm. My at the
Don't
bun in
you
the
call
oven
my
baking.
name. I'm next in
Yeah.
line.
I
I know.
know. Yes. I'm telling you guys, it's appreciated when you guys come out, and I know our live is kind of not like, we don't know. We talk about a lot here on these lives, especially when it comes to Friday Night Live and
Right.
Taniel is here. Like, we're not gonna make it be boring. We'll try our best not to, because again, you guys took your time out, and we're not gonna try to burden you down with what we already know USCIS is trying to do, and what Uncle are trying to run out the wall away, and it's okay because he won't succeed in that, right? So, we try to just give a lot of possibility, like a positivity. It's Immigration Help 101 on YouTube. So we give a lot of positivity, right? We want that to just ooze on you guys, because again, we know that some of you guys sit down and now worry. Well, now worry. I don't know, just a worry. So, but guys, please to like the live, get us to 40K, and also follow Taniel on her page, follow me on my page, and also go over to YouTube and follow me, Immigration Help 101. Yeah, I need to get to 1,000. For months, me I beg to get to 1,000. I told the father I want to stay so. Hmm? You trying to hear all them stay so? Them stay by there, see?
Come on, guys.
But it's Friday night, so where is Jerome? Oh, I don't know. Jerome supposed to come live? I never ever go on Jerome live yet,
How are you going to know Jerome? I've never heard you update him before. I'm putting him Jerome.
Maya friend. Go ahead with the question.
Oh.
I've never been on Jerome live. I'm afraid to go on Jerome live.
Or maybe she asked Maya where's Jerome.
I probably Maya should ask. I'm afraid to go on Jerome. Me afraid to go on Jerome live, because any me ever in that box, the God know me I go drip some of them people. Me I go just say what? Me I go drip some of them. Me somebody like me can't go on Jerome live. You know why? Me cannot go on Jerome live, Maya. You mad?
Tell Tika that's a good thing. Got to work for me. Don't be a goddamn thing. And the green card they want now. So it's a very, very good thing. I want them closer.
Golden Path is my small business name. Yes, you will see us on Google too. Yeah, Maya, me can't come over there. See, you're crazy. Yeah, me alone, me gonna come over there with my prim and proper self, and then somebody I gonna just say something. I'm gonna say, look here, no miss, what? Or sir, what? Me say no filter what you say. Don't come up here with that. What? Me gonna say move this. My Jerome would have put me on time box. Jerome would have say, hey girl, lift up. I know, Blossom. I know it's Maya Jerome you're talking about. But yeah, besties. For all the persons who went to their interviews this week, congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to the persons who got citizenship. Again, Tani and me really post everything. We'll post some of the things then, but we'll not post everything. Like sometimes we really not have the time for post everything, What?
I have a question. What if in your interview they said the I-130 and I-485 was approved, but then you get an RFP for the I-485? You respond. You need some help responding to it. Yeah, just respond.
Just respond to
what they're asking for. And then America said, I applied for work permit in October based on stage. It's still on the person who I don't know. You see, so they have stage on the scrutiny, and then I got through every single one.
That's why I don't talk about it. Maya, text me. Text me, good gal. Yeah, man. Congratulations to everybody. That was the question okay, got you. That was the question that we missed. Okay, girl. But it's a Friday, because 7:30 we can Come after Nila, you want to stay a little bit longer?
Like another half hour, maybe.
Okay. We can go until 8.
Yeah.
All right.
And then it's time for a glass of wine after that, okay?
Yeah, it's a time. It's not for wine. It's time to go and spend some quality time with my damn husband. Yeah. Oh my God. Sometimes I swear they're just like, what's her inside joke? What ya popot? You don't sound fast. Hey Ken, we're changing the time. So to everybody, we're changing the time to at least 5:30. Tanya will come a little bit later because we realize that we're on here too late. So we're trying our best to come a little bit earlier. All right.
We have families, guys.
Tasha, the whole of them are laughing at you. Them. Immigration help. I tried to book an appointment with you and it says you're booked for the next 6 months. Yeah, my love. My dear, just reach out to me by text. Me, I forgot to have the website developer fix that. I cannot be bothered. Princess, whosoever trying to book, just reach out. Just go and go on my WhatsApp, take my number. About 6 months. Me book out for 6 months, my love. Me I call the developer come now look. So I go for asylum work permits. Are you asking a question? So do I need to do consultation before my interview? You probably want to do a mock interview with one of us. Princess, Tanil is my mom. Tanil did have one second pit name I don't know about.
Tanil is my mom.
Princess.
What am I? My son go on Friday now. I'm going to go.
Somebody say, big up yourself, Lady Tanil and Annika. Keep up the amazing work. Definitely. Somebody says, I'm asking for your advice because I'm not getting any update regarding SIG ED. Oh, so you want to change from SIG to asylum? That's what it is? Inbox one of us.
Princess is Odis. We don't recognize that.
The mock interview is $100 for an hour for both of us. And if you're coming from TikTok, consultation is $50. Right? Guys, get us to 50,000 likes if you can, or 45,000. Because we're here for another half an hour. Taniel, you really don't know a whole lot about Princess. Oh, yes, so Princess, come talk to me. What is it that you need from Tantan? Just asking for a friend. What if they do the interview almost a year? Case says actively reviewing. Oh, Ali Boo. Ali. Oh, you know what? Okay. Sorry about that, Princess. She didn't know that it was you. Okay.
No, I don't know her as Princess. That's why.
Ali. Ali, if you need to probably either try to reach out to USCIS, but those cases, they really do take a long time to be adjudicated. So even with the work permit, just reach out to USCIS. I mean, it's not a necessity. Sometimes you go and get it. It's not necessary.
And if it's been a year, reach out to me. Maybe we can do the ombudsman.
You probably have to try that.
Reach out to me.
Ali, reach out to Tantan. Candy, I see you come in a Candy. I'm gonna say, "Aye, Candy, reach back home. Want my breadfruit and my mango them."
We're not doing an interview people. The guys next week we do interview people. Them. We're just rolling up everybody, make them come.
We'll just scrape on up. Come. You're welcome, Ali. Go over to her page and follow her. Okay. Guys, I'm not lying to come out this evening. Look like we should have been come early. We should have been come earlier. Yeah. All right, besties. So let's talk about, because we talk about the removing of the conditions, right? You're welcome, Ali. We talked about the removal of the conditions. No. I don't know if I need to talk about citizenship, because at the end of the day, when it comes to citizenship, please just don't do anything that will jeopardize you not becoming a citizen. right? If you feel like you're going to file your application, make sure that you have somebody, you speak to somebody first before doing it, right? Because any little thing can stop you from getting your citizenship. Read whatever. If you're going to do it by yourself, read the requirements that is online for USCIS. It might take a while, but that's okay if you feel like you're doing it on your own. If you want Tanil or myself to do it, just reach out to us.
And then too, honestly, like guys, if you are a green card holder, because you have a lot of folks who maybe their parents filed for them. A lot of those people, if you realize, is a lot of the ones who they came as a child, the parents filed for them, you know, them come as an adult. Like you came to the country with a green card, and a lot of you might struggle in certain areas when it comes to reading. You might have a learning disorder. Like, don't think that you can't
get citizenship.
There is a pathway for that. So, you know, I really want to encourage you guys. If you feel like, okay, I can't remember the question, I'm not going to be able to write what they asked me to write, I'm not going to be able to read what they want me to read, there is a pathway that can still get you to that end point. So just don't get stuck as a green card holder. Work on getting your citizenship if you can.
Hey, Jack Queen, what's up? How are you? Girlie, oh, you ball out my name, so what one? A lot of them don't know. A lot of them don't know that based on their educational level, they don't know that they can do it. And a lot of them don't know either, Tanil, about the N600. A lot of them came here, they got citizenship underneath their parents being younger, right? And don't know that they needed to do the N600. Get your passport, do the N600. But then a lot of them don't know either that because when they derive citizenship, when they turn 18, you still have to do whatever at that stage, right? So,
and then a lot of them, the parents was being cheap because they were allowing them just to go ahead and do the passport, which is $100 and something, right? Versus paying for that, which is like $1,400.
$1,400. Raise it.
Yeah, something. How much? 30? Something over $1,000.
I think it's 1,003 or 1,400. I don't remember 1,000 something. But a lot of them don't know that they could do that, and then know in the crisis that we're in, because I do call it crisis, the crisis that we're in, and it seems like World War III is going to happen, which we don't know. But in any case, suppose you lost your passport, there's no way to prove that you're a citizen.
Exactly.
There's no other way. And that don't last. You need to just frame it or, you know, put it somewhere where you can find it. The N600, do it. I see you text me. So when I'm I know I see them say active reviewing. So if it gets approved, all we're going to have to do is to ask them to keep it here in the United States before they send it off to NVC. All right? Since you're there. So the situation is the I-130 file. The child is now here. It's still pending. It hasn't been approved as yet. You're about sure. Oh, come on. You know what?
The 90-day pause?
Let me shut up more. She said, shh.
Oh.
My God, shut up. And then she laugh. Hey, girl, go here, man. Hey, girl. I want to put some pain in your back, you see?
For her to wait for the 90-day pause to do the 485?
When me I come off, I tell you.
Oh.
Me and Zora was out in the garden. Well, yesterday Zora was out in the garden. Come here, try to see if me can grow some, you know, being in Missouri. I try to grow some sweet pepper. And they call it rosemary.
Yeah, I don't know.
See Zora water the plant because she knows how to do it. Yeah, me who show it off water plant, but then I forgot. She goes to her nana. So her nana has her water the plants in the afternoon. So she knows how to do it. Yeah.
Go Zora.
Must send you some. I'll see how the process goes with them. If they live or they die. I'm trying. You know how people have a green thumb? I don't think I have a green thumb. Like to grow plants and stuff. I don't think I do. I never try. I never try for garden in my life. But due to
who to make it? Due to
how the plants and the stuff like the produce that they have in the store, they spoil so easy. They spoil so easy. Like cucumber, you can't have cucumber in the refrigerator and spoil in a space of 3 days. Somebody said the only thing I can grow is callaloo. I don't like callaloo, you know, I like pop chow better. I don't like callaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like pop chow better.
Callaloo won't fight you, but you don't like
callaloo. No, I like callaloo. I don't like
callaloo.
I don't like callaloo like that. No. When you know how when in breakfast time I prefer the pop chow over the callaloo, and I prefer, you know, in between kidney or liver, I prefer kidney. Liver too rubbery. Can't deal with the liver. Liver too rubbery. And you have to know how to cook liver. And when I tell Justin this, when I tell Justin about liver and kidney, you're Justin what? When Justin said we put the chicken foot in the soup, Justin say, see me I look at it. And still drink the soup, but see me I look at the chicken foot. I just like, boy, bah. He's not gonna eat the chicken foot at all. He's just like, no.
I don't want no other liver, chicken liver, loaf. Somebody said they like cow liver. Me, when me eat chicken, I don't want different no other animal backside.
Cow liver? But do you eat chicken? Do you eat chicken liver?
Yeah,
chicken liver is actually really good.
Yeah, I like chicken gizzards too.
And I think chicken liver is more flavorful than the original liver. I don't know why.
What you call original liver?
Like the liver, I don't know where the liver come from. I call the liver come from. The liver what we eat at Jamaica.
The liver where we eat a chicken, girl.
A chicken liver? No.
A chicken liver. Look, I never call my mother used to raise chicken. I know say a chicken with that eat.
The liver what we get from the store were big. I have to peel off the flim thing off it. A cow. See?
That come from So she kill them and so we take them, the chicken liver and the gizzard.
See? Maya, that's why I said the original liver. Maya, that's why I said the original liver is cow liver.
And that, town people them, because they don't know about nothing about raised chicken, that's why.
Girl, bye. Chicken liver nice. I know about chicken liver though.
And the country girl, straight from road and the chicken coop.
Me know about chicken egg. I'm gonna get one joke in the tell. Remember one time, you know, with me and my brother them, we went to country, right? And you know, country, summer holiday. And my grandmother said, all right, since we're leaving and we're going back to town, my mother sent my older brother for us, right? So I bus him take come at St. Mary from Kingston. Come at St. Mary for we. My grandmother now pack up 2 live chicken. 2 live chicken in our box for me and my brother carry got town. And this big fluffy teddy bear for me one, right? So when my brother come now, my brother was like, I wanna go them sitting there. Cause remember no up boy though, you know. And my mother send him for we a country. And then I say, Grandma, me not go on a bus with no chicken. Remember no, you know, my grandmother pack up the chicken them nice. You know what my brother do? Fling one my teddy bear upon the house top and dash right chicken them out of the box and say, I'm not carrying them. They say, what? See me and my brother like 2 idiots, because that's my other brother, my younger brother, with me follow. See where? Me start ball. My brother did not cuss you and I say, why you throw the chicken out of the box? You know, me not walk with a chicken on the bus. Me like, oh my God. No, me still me, I'm like big idiot. Oh, my teddy bear. Oh my God. I cannot forget those days. I cannot. Oh my God. If my brother was here, Jesus. Fling with the chicken them out of the box. Can you believe that? Fling with the 2 chicken them. My grandmother class me say. Rest her soul. She class me say. What you do? Remember him say about the chicken?
So if you pack up on his country, but it was go
my love.
With chicken.
Hey. We're going to hear one joke to that real. Remember one time walk up for a country, you know, a chunk back, you know, we have to drive come over in a Kingston, in a, you know, chunk back. Talk truth. Jesus, man. Yo, that's what I tell persons. Like, even though my childhood, it wasn't like, oh, we were rich, right? I still had a good childhood. If you really look on it, with you and your brother them, your sibling them, you enjoy life. You don't know nothing about poor. Remember you're young, you don't really know nothing about poor. And when you grow up, you know, say, boy, I grew up in a poverty, man. Because I had my brothers. Yeah, I had my brothers. I was just like, oh, well, now look. I'm telling you, the days.
Yes, them time the life is sweet.
Yeah, my life is sweet them time there.
Remember, we used to go river, go wash. We used to go to the spring, go catch, or go to the town, go catch water. Play marble up a road.
Exactly.
And then the girl them play marble. We
Can I
used to use plastic bag, make the little stuff for dandy shandy.
Dandy shandy.
Dandy shandy,
Why?
Chinese skip.
Those were the days. The hopscotch.
Oh my God, hopscotch.
Those were the
We
days.
climb tree.
Hey.
Much pity shop and broke there. You know, so pity not broke enough.
Yo, man, to the climbing tree. Nobody never bothered at me than a climb tree. Oh my God, those were the days. Them people, them people, and them something again.
When the apple season, you're gonna look apple. We used to go look dams. You know dams? The something will come like bubble gum. We used to go way around our bush.
I know a buster.
You know them dams all crowd?
I know a buster and thinking foot.
One tree, girl. We used to go pick it and chew it out. Chew it like bubble gum.
What we know? Oh, you used to eat thinking too, and I almost choked them.
Me never damn that yet.
You said thinking too. Thinking too smells so bad. I could not eat it.
Oh, people eat it. Like, what is the point?
It's sweet, apparently. It's sweet, but the smell of it alone, I couldn't eat it. Smell like one thinking shoes.
It never make. The smell alone.
Yo, it smells so bad, but it's sweet.
I never like eat. You see how them pick the cashew?
And
the part of it. I don't like it.
Somebody say asham. You ever throw asham in your hand? Asham come from what? I don't know where asham come from.
But it tastes good. It tastes
I don't know. What does asham come from?
Because they meat it in the something.
Somebody say, thinking tour is the weapon that farm against us.
Asham come from corn. That was good.
A corn asham come from. Hey, but asham would choke you, you know. If you don't know what you do, asham choke you, see you. But nice. Oh my God.
And then when they on the granny yard, everybody have to drink coffee with bread.
Hey, you know what got me? But you know what you get me? I never like cocoa. You see cocoa tea where you have to grate at the cocoa. I never like it. And my grandma would have forced me to drink it. I said, Grandma, I don't want it. You're still gonna drink it. It's good for you. Yeah, man. What?
Coconut trash and sugar, yes, y'all.
Hey.
Coconut trash and sugar, that. Oh my God.
Taniel, that's why I tell you, say, you see me and my brother them. That's why I know say me and my brother them can't party now. I'm going to separate, we know. I say, I get one joke. So one day we go to country. Because I like something a country them up by summertime when their parents them say they go to country, right? So, them time there, girl like me not like porridge. Look a girl like me not like porridge, me not drink porridge. And my mother knows me not like porridge, right? So my auntie know. If my cousin the pie saw, Shanette probably the first year I got hear this. So my auntie know say she look about caramel porridge, right? Them time a little bit in me a little girl, you know. And my brother walks off the plate of caramel porridge, you know, because he love porridge. Me sit down there with the bowl. And see me, I play up with that because I mean for 7 not eating it. So my brother look at me and my auntie say, I have to eat it because we don't have nothing else for you to eat. So she say, I'm sit down, I'm a ball. You see, when my auntie gone round at the kitchen, because them time then you have outside bathroom. At them long time they were at talk about. Outside bathroom, and my auntie house never build up to now. And I say, Taniel, my brother say, all right, my brother go in the bathroom. Because outside bathroom, you know, and they have one little opening at the side. My brother go in the bathroom. And me now take my little step. Them time I'm short, you know, my brother say, all right, pass it over. We give the plate. I said, pass it on, say, pass it over, and him scrape out the whole like toilet. And then pass over about the plate. And I sit down there now, I go on like say, me eat the porridge, So my auntie come, my auntie say, me know you never drink the porridge. Me know you never drink. Who drink the porridge for you? So my brother, yeah, look. Auntie, yes, she drink it. My brother say, your man should drink it. See me, yeah, auntie, me drink it. That's what I'm going to say. Me and my brother them cannot part. My brother say, oh, me go help you, sis. Me not show you porridge trail. Because my belly full now, His belly full, he can't drink no more. He says, sis, me can't drink no more. Let's do that drink it there. Right in that toilet, it go. That's why I'm telling myself, oh, my brother, me the only girl. My brother them would do anything for me. Crazy.
Call me and porridge is nice. We need like oats. I never like rice porridge. Rice porridge was weird. Like, where did you come up with that shit? Rice porridge.
Nick says me tall now. You know, so she out there. I don't want to find where they My me have to send Tanil for you, Tanil is close to where they My me have to send her for you. Me have to send Tanil your foot.
American freaking good.
I want me bigger me start eat American porridge.
Plant porridge, banana porridge, cornmeal, oats, American. And rice porridge, me never like the idea. Who never have rice porridge yet, guys?
I don't think I didn't ever like rice porridge because I just think so the separation and I never nice.
It never makes sense. It's like why?
And when me get older, you see when me get older, like me I go high school now, at them time when my mother start looking about American porridge and them something them say, oh, I like American. And I think it's a texture thing for me. That's what I think. It's a texture thing.
Yeah, I love it.
No, sir. Yes, I had it. It's my favorite. Rice porridge, your favorite?
Rice
I love peanut porridge too. When we get older, peanut porridge became my second favorite porridge. Yep.
Yo,
yep.
That hits every time. Every time.
I'm telling you. Somebody said when my grandmother rice porridge, it's the best.
They used to have one man a fall, but I don't know if he's still down there.
One peanut porridge man.
He have American, he have one big old cat, man.
Yeah, they have one porridge man at town too, Anybody who that town, when they're supposed to know one porridge man with that down at town, in porridge them good. I like oats, but I blend it. Hey, you know what I tell somebody say? I'm telling you. If you're gonna cook soup, give me. Or if you're gonna cook like boiled food or anything, give me. Your dumpling cannot stay bad. Like if your dumpling stay bad, I can't eat it. I not eat it. Your dumpling have to small and neat.
I don't know, even now when I go out, I don't know, I think one of them and it clean.
Yeah, I not eat dumpling from everybody. That's why you see me tell you, say, Taniel, if you can't, you have to eat. Me gonna need dumpling. You see, me need dumpling. My dumpling them little bit and tiny. Like you can't give me no odious dumpling, and when you look on it, it look ill-formed, and me can't eat it. Me cannot eat it. Whereas me not like eat dumpling from people in the first place, and you gonna make the dumpling stay bad. Alright, you know how them usually say some fat people big and so and stay bad. Sometimes I saw some of the dumpling them stay in the pot. Me can't eat it.
Fritters, you don't like them fritters? Jesus.
I don't think I like me is not a fritters person. I don't like fritters.
Like,
and again,
I like it too thick. I don't like you should make it too thick and fat.
I don't like. I think of the consistency thing again. Somebody say a dumpling have to look like
them it's got ill.
I said my dumpling them have to look for true. Little bit and neat and nice. Yeah.
Campion, immaculate conception.
My dumpling can't look odious. Me not eat it. Yo. Remember one time my brother boiled some dumpling and got mistaken. I went put in a baking powder or baking soda. One of them Taniel. It's when the dumpling go in a pot and boil. Dumpling them big so. baking powder, big so. You're my father. Them time they don't want to live in a 1-bedroom house now, you know. And in the 1-bedroom house, you have the kitchen, you have the bed. My 1-bedroom house, everything in the 1-bedroom house. So my mother section off one part for the kitchen, so the kitchen down the door. And when me tell you, say my brother boil the dumpling them, I say when my father come look for me, my father give out one big shot. Oh, them dumpling are big so. I was like, bro, me I look for the dumpling them, but the dumpling them they big. Me like, Cricket, why you gonna eat them dumpling there? Eh? That's silly. Those were the days, though. Those were the days. Cartwheel. Them that is bigger than cartwheel, my love. The pot could even hold them when it done boil.
Remember I eat some dumpling, some boiled banana, and some. Remember maybe some brown stew chicken.
Girl, I have to go come off Florida and cook for you. And you go so tight. My dumpling them, you know, some people would have probably fight me for my dumpling them. You know why? Because them tiny, so you have to go take whole heap. You have to go say, what the dumpling there? You cut my dumpling, you only can cut my dumpling in a 4. And a 4 like a small size. And you know, I don't like bread and butter? As a Jamaican, I don't like bread and butter.
It's because you never have Alberton. Anybody who wants 85 people here, so anybody here will ever have Alberton bread? Alberton Chilani bread, freshly baked from the Alberton bakery. Best bread in Jamaica.
Look like you have to go carry some for Chilani to come give me, girl.
Freshly, no, I carry out Jamaica and carry go to the bakery.
But you know, alright, you see.
You see, I want to put the cheese on it, cheese, girl.
Oh no, grotto. Oh no, grotto bread. Grotto bread was really good bread. Grotto bread at all. Grotto bread. Anybody know grotto bread? Put up on the hand.
It's not better than Alberton bread, may I tell you that.
Me no know. Come never eat Alberton bread yet.
Come on, nobody in a comment Alberton, Chilani, Alberton bread. Come on.
Nobody knows say nothing.
Eat Alberton bread.
Oh, eat grotto bread. Put up on the hand. I like grotto bread. Eat of them. See, grotto nice. Tadiel, grotto nice. Why Chilani people them there?
Why Chilani people them there? Alberton. See, trees somebody. See, best bread. Sharon.
No, who's for the best bread? Grotto. Mongoose bread is good too. I know mongoose, but grotto bread nice.
Alberton bread. Guys, we're going on a freaking field trip. We're going on a field trip. What the hell about that? We need to come and bus them when they do shit.
The school bus them.
We're going on a field trip.
Oh my God.
Field trip.
No man, grotto bread nice, man. The first time me ever eat, like me can't just put butter pan bread and eat it. Me can't like it. But you see, grotto bread, me don't know how much pound of butter them put in at that. But it nice. Captain's bread nice too. I have to go try it when I go back. Yeah, me have to go probably try the something of the bread.
Rent it up in the which one that Chilani come from? Which one that Chilani come from?
Murder, yes, Shabby.
Come, Anika, we got chance a couple of them. You know, see, you know, most them there.
Me see the Ministry of Education come out and say, do this and be me. We need the whole of them to come down.
We need 4 bus. A 4 bus?
Oh my God. You know, say, anytime me and Tanya plan for the meet and greet, make sure someone show up. Because they not come flap way.
Alright. So rent it up if you still live in Palmont, beg somebody run go for Alberton for the day them when them take. You have to get it freshly, you know. Fresh off the press, you know.
Nobody in Jamaica we can ship your bread.
Yeah, man. Me when we go down a half of that bread, then me want with butter just and the nice and warm.
Oh my God. Bun now? Bun? Me not like bun.
Me eat bun, but I don't something I would eat often. Like when I eat here, me eat here, eat one time, and then after that, me not want it again.
Me not like bun. Like I was born in Easter. I was born April the 3rd, and I don't like bun.
Me think HTV have the best bun. Me not know.
Me not like bulla. The only bulla what me did like, you know, at school and not even bulla, it was veggie. When name veggie bulla. The veggie bulla. A veggie bulla, them used to call it.
What they used to call it, but it's nice, man. Them
A
little
town
bulla,
where you used to get the bun and the like the bulla and the milk. What do we call it? Veggie bulla, cause a veggie bulla me used to call it, you know.
I don't know, but the school milk and the bulla them used to shot.
Hey Tash.
Hey, we used to trick my sister them and take with them.
Nutribon. The Nutribon and milk.
Nutribon.
Yeah.
We used to trick
Nutribulla.
Trick them on teeth there when they get
and the pink milk. Me never like the white milk. Like me never like milk overall, but you see when them come with the pink milk, yeah man. Yeah. Brother. Take us back. The cherry milk. Take us back.
What are them still get them something there?
Me don't know. Them still get them something in a primary school?
God knows some would have go up there when I did them go on.
Guys, if you want the notification, you have to set all to all. Go on TikTok. When you're on TikTok, set the notification to all. Right? For you get it. Me tell you, man, I don't think them sell them. I don't think that the program there is at school again. I don't think that program is at school again. Bulga. You know, me never like Bulga. Bulga no nice, man. Bulga and chunks. If he's a Rasta, man.
Kali is in Albertown, Trelawney. Albertown, Trelawney. Up in a South Trelawney. Yeah, you can go there from Christiana N. You can go there from Falmouth N.
So you may need to take a trip together.
You can get from there, so you can go there from Senti. Many directions into Albertown, Trelawney.
Guys, thank you guys for 56,000 likes. Thank you. We appreciate it. Make sure you now follow it too. Thank you. But yeah, Anika, hit me back. I will. No problem. I'm probably gonna eat you back tomorrow though. Coming on, Justin come strangle me. Some schools still have the bulla and milk, really? A long time them they know. But remember when the Queen did come to Jamaica? Who remember when the Queen did come to Jamaica? Who remember that? Who remember the Queen coming to Jamaica? No, you don't remember when the Queen come to Jamaica? Girl, the Queen did that tour Jamaica. Who remember that? No man. Who remember when the Queen come to Jamaica? Cause me remember them time I'm in a primary school and she come up a childhood practicing in junior high. They were traveling. The Queen. What do you mean? The Queen did not travel. Who that say who don't know? Who Somebody said downtown she passed to. Who never remember this the Queen when the Queen come to Jamaica, my love? The Queen did come to Jamaica. Remember, said we're still a part of the crown some way, somewhere, some part. We're still. See, somebody said I shook her hand in Montego Bay. Them did not travel, my dear. Remember when we line up, my love. When we line up for meet the Queen. I love Euro Circle. Yes, yeah. I remember that day vividly, but I remember that. Girl, I don't remember which year, but I remember. Because guess what? It was such a highlight that she was there. I was so young. This is telling your age. I'm 36. I'm 36 years old. You have to be the first to tell me age, my love.
We're the same age.
Yeah. See, me and Tanila the same age. Look like she never come Trelawney. Look like she could come down that way, Tanila.
Yeah, look like she never make it. Maybe Albertown never be in the bread that day, then she never wanna come.
The other girl that somebody want beg her money. You know, we can't matter with Queen. Somebody want beg her money. They did like school tours, right? She did school tours and she did like some of the popular areas within the country. My dear. Started practicing in our whole school, you know, a long time school, you know. Started practicing in primary. 2002 was the last time. I got high school in 2000 and I got high school. I probably 2001 or 2002.
2002, me did that only child within a grade 8.
Yeah, I think 2001 I got high school. 2001.
Yeah, 2002, I was in the 8th grade at Holy Childhood High School.
And at 2000 she come, yes. Come know sir primary school me in when the woman come. She just in a water the grass. In grass I grow though. Now look. Mm-hmm. Come in remember the year. If you remember the year, me remember it, but me know say she did the year. Backside them time them just go be a 6 school. I went to Merle Grove High. Hey Ozzy. I went to Merle Grove High.
Guys, I went to 3 high schools. I went to school for girls, and then it was a high school drop.
You know, we can't believe that,
Guys, I was a high school dropout here. It was a high school dropout. Guys, I'm in a grade 10. We get pregnant and we have to stop going to school.
I just one of them things in a life.
Yeah, one of them things there. The baby did dead though. So after that, I go back to school and I went to Manchester High School.
Yeah.
Yes,
so we can bounce back. We can bounce back in our life. No matter feel.
Every time I go have 3 more, I'm not come to nothing. So hey, look at me now.
I saw them love have their mouth pan people. I saw them love wash their mouth pan people. Cause me, a grandson me come from, I remember tell you this. They usually tell me say, like, you know them say, me had the IT tighty but for my yeah, you know what Shani you come out and say, me never chat to people. Me did afraid of them, me afraid of people. Me never chat to them. Me never chat to people when I go high school.
3 good schools, 3 nice good high schools.
Because all of those are good high schools.
Yeah. One childhood Westwood. And Westwood was like it's still a prestigious high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we go Manchester High School.
I remember one time, I don't know if yes, in Merle Grove. I had some really good days at Merle Grove. Remember when they did have one crew? If nobody used to go Merle Grove, they had a crew by the name of Turbo Crew, right? That was the name of the crew. And I remember having a concert. There was a concert at the school one day. And the lady, the principal, we used to call her Big Bird, right? And the reason why we used to call a woman Big Bird was because our body down here so did well big, right? Up here so Shancy say it, up here so the tiny. Nobody never liked Big Bird. Big Bird came after what's her name? Miss Vera Nugent. Miss Nugent was one of the best principal and everybody loved her. Nobody wanted her to retire. But Miss Nugent will take up herself and retire and leave with Big Bird, right? Nobody in the entire school liked that principal. And I remember the concert. Shanzi, if you remember the concert when Mountain Dew was Miss Allen when Mountain Dew was sponsoring, like I guess they had this whole promotion going on. And remember me tell you, say, the pitting them, I don't know what did go on, and then boo the lady left, right, and center when them ears say Miss Nugent to leave. It was a sea of green when the pitting them come out of the auditorium. Because guess what? All of them drink the Mountain Dew and drop it in the auditorium. The cleaner them the day, yet 7, 10, and 9 the girls. Because guess what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Speed auditorium.
That's
remember the auditorium there, no?
Yeah.
I went to Don Robin Primary School.
Really?
That's where graduation came. Yeah.
Girl, you see, we were about to meet someday.
Yeah. You were destined to meet.
Karam Speed Auditorium would left a sea of green in there for the people them clean up. Them 8, 7, 10, and 9 way. See, small world for true. A sea of green. Then remember one time, Chance, remember when them popped down the woman car? The Turbo crew got there and them rocket woman car left to right in the night. I think who was performing? Was it Chance, if you can remember who was performing? I think it was a group that was performing. And the Miss Allen said no, none of that can go on. And I think it was Elephant Man that was supposed to come out, or somebody was supposed to come out. I can't remember. And she grabbed the mic from the man. The man said, cannot perform. She grabbed the mic and said, cannot perform. And you see when them done them go, they go do up her car. Then go down and rock the car left to right. I can't forget the color of the car. It was a red car. And them rock it left to right.
Hey.
No? Poor Allen. Right? Poor Miss Allen. And then one time she go in an offer tree, got drop. Oh, what's the last of a drop in an offer tree? Oh God. And let the students know about it. Huh? Me say it up, as an all-girls school, we were terrible. We were terrible, but after that concert, she put the whole school on a silent day. Was it a silent day, Shanzi? It was a silent day. She put us into a silent day. We could not talk the whole entire day. We could not say anything. After that concert, it was silent day. Silent day for all of us. And she was like, we need to rat out the person. Mm-hmm. No, me say if a pin drop, you hear it. If a pin dropped, you hear it. She put the whole entire school on silent day. Yeah, nobody liked her. But still not like her. I'm sorry. She wasn't a good principal. I'm sorry. She wasn't. She was not. She was not. But it's one of those things. If you go to an all-girls school, if you go to an all-girls school, you will know. I remember one time they told us, Shanzi, me think any day here, so when they said, nobody could, I think what they said was nobody could wear braids to the graduation. I'm gonna take my enough self go braid back here. All of us had to sit in the auditorium and pull out the braids that we had in our hair because she mean to say nobody was going to wear braids to the graduation. Yes, that's why nobody don't like her. Mm-hmm. Me take my enough self go braid back here. We had to line up the day. I remember. It's what I'm telling you. She did evil. Nobody. She said we need to pull them out. We had to sit down and pull out those braids out of our hairs. What? I'm telling you, those were the days. Those were the days. We look a bit I would rude and stay bad. Mm-hmm. I remember when it was champs. If anybody here, whichever high school you had ever gone to, and you remember champs, right? I remember the best champs was when the Calabar Boys School nearly tear down the wall of the Karam at the fence. Right now, if you go to would what she would give me money? Who would give you money? I remember the boys almost tear down the whole entire fence just to come in and run through the school. What? The girls were orchestrating with the guys just for them come. You used to go bar? Really? Big up to Calabar. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Oh, Mr. Remember when the boy them get a I think they had like a pliers cutter and them cut off the something off of the lock, them cut off the chain off of the school gate because guess what? She didn't want them to run through the school, and that's why nobody could like her. It was a thing that they did every year at Champs, right? So they would run through the school, and we'll be there cheering them on. This year, the lady come and said, none of that can happen. And I'm like, what the hell? And the girl them call them friend or them call who them know and say, yeah. It was tradition. It was. I mean, I tell us the boy them would have flip over the fence right now. If you go to Merle Grove High School and you look where the bus stop is, a little away from the bus stop, that fence is still tilted to this day of them trying to climb over. And that was years ago. Years ago. Oh my God. Years ago, guys. But it's one of those things. One of those things. But bestie, it's now 8. May I wait until Tani will come back and then we're going to wrap up. Because it's now 8. Right? Tan? Are you ready? It was a good Friday. I like this. Do you guys tell me if you guys like this better than coming on later? Let me know. Because next week we'll be talking about the whole interview and stuff. But because it was a new timing, we decided to just gear off the path and talk about things. You guys like this better? Okay, great. It's earlier and you don't have to stay up late. Got you. Tammy, them say them like that time here better.
What time did you come again?
I came 5:30.
So 6:30 Eastern time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I fall asleep when it's late, Lord Jesus. All right, bestie. So it's 8:01 and we are going to leave you. This is already recorded on YouTube. We've been here for 2 hours and 29 minutes, almost 30 minutes, right? So 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's long. That's a good time, right? So we're going to end the live. If you want to rewatch it, you can. All right, YouTube. I appreciate you guys being here. I don't know how much followers I got. That's okay. On here on TikTok, please to follow Tanil and I. Before we leave, just get us to 60,000. We're at 58. Do.
Come on, guys. Do it, do it.
Just go and tap. Come on, help on the top. Tap. Just tap and get us to 60. Just get us to 60,000 and we'll be good. Now look. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. We talked about piece of everything. We talked about piece of everything. But here on YouTube, let me wrap up on YouTube. So thank you guys again for joining the live. If you are going to rewatch the live, we appreciate it. There are answers, questions to whosoever answer, right? And again, my name is Annika, and this is Immigration Help 101 on YouTube. And you guys can follow us on TikTok at Immigration Help 101 and also Instagram. So until next time, YouTube, you have a good night. Bye. Like me know for end the life on YouTube. Never know for end the life on YouTube yet, you know.